was a lot riding on F1's first foray into an arena concert entertainment spectacle. Before a wheel had been turned angle, all teams temporarily buried the hatchet and agreed to launch their liveries in unison in front of a rapidly sold out 15,000 crowd. Each team was allocated 7 minutes to showcase its new livery in any way it wanted, strung together by musical acts and British comedian / MC Jack Whitehall. Judging from the positive reaction of those who attended, ranging from casual fans to cynical journalists, the event was a resounding success. F1 said there was a peak of 1.1 million concurrent viewers of its YouTube channel, with 7.5 million in total across various platforms, officially kick-starting the campaign. F1 ostensibly chose a rock concert vibe, although it was started off veered more towards the Golden Globes, with Whitehall opening skit delivering in front of untold VIP tables. But while some of his innovations crossed the cringe line, Whitehall jokes generally landed, and it's good to see sport that often takes itself too seriously take fun of it itself, including "Cheer up, Max, we didn't want you to sit next to George Russell," was a good line that set the tone. What particularly worked well on YouTube was the visual production of the event, headlined by Brian Burke and his team, armed with a huge LED panel that spanned the length of a large catwalk where teams strutted their stuff one by one. F1 has never looked this good, whether it be the musical act or things became a little bit more disjointed once we got to the actual main course. The 10 teams unveiling their liveries. It was good to see all squads were afforded leeway to be creative and fill their 7-minute slot in any way they wanted. A nice contrast to the otherwise constricted and formulaic nature of actual race weekends. That approach prevented the event from becoming very repetitive and stale after 2 or 3 outfits, but it also became quite even and heavily dependent on the quality of each team's act. Sauber's cyberpunk-esque black and neon green aesthetics got the reveal off to a decent start, while Williams rightfully paid tribute to Sir Frank in a pre-recorded segment before going into a slightly more awkward on-stage ride. Team boss James, please make some noise, vows as a master of ceremonies is not what we had on our bingo card, not least flanked by an army of ominous-looking Williams stormtroopers. VCARB, or whatever they may be called, Red Bull's second team, took the confusion around its name and ran with it, before showing perhaps the best livery of the lot. Alpine ensued a pre-recorded segment by a mini DJ set by the F1 theme composer Brian Tyler and his alter ego Are We Dreaming, a mixture of dark synths and hip-hop that didn't really tell us anything about the team itself, but seemed to be Mariah's parent Flavio Briatore looking on. The most ambitious of the bunch was Aston Martin, who paid tribute to a famous scene from James Bond, with Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll appearing in the crowd, and then a really nice video as well. The energy of the crowd played a key role, but there was rather than a rock concert, everything became more of a pantomime, with cheers for the Brits and jeers heading the way of Max Verstappen, Christian Horner and AFIA. Asking foul-mouthed Gordon Ramsay for his opinion on the swearing ban was an easy win and a great thing to do. Amid all of it, it would have been easy to forget that this was effectively celebrating F1's history. By and large, the event did more than pay lip service to the past. The opening pre-recorded montage hit the right turnings after Williams Aston Ferrari 2 showcased its legacy later on with tribute to Enzo Ferrari, but Liberty Media also had its eyes on the new horizon with a long teaser of the upcoming F1 movie featuring Brad Pitt that's intended to launch this summer. But further down the line, the presentations went, more of the event began running out of steam as a TV product. Now that we've seen the best looking car of the night, please enjoy the rest of the evening, Alonso said. And we kind of felt like it all started taking a bit long. The elements involving the host and musical acts broke out some of the momentum. There are likely very good production reasons for this, as obviously it would be quite a logistical effort to turn around. But by the time we got to Mercedes and Red Bull slot, you started wondering if we could go fast forward to the final few liveries and go do something else. Looking at Verstappen's facial impressions, the champ seems to be on the same page. He and teammate Liam Lawson didn't speak on stage, probably the right thing to do with the reaction that their boss got. And while there could have been much more driver involvement in general, as opposed to the videos he got, there wasn't a lot of meaningful time spent to say anything. CS Van Ocon, who committed the cardinal sin of the cliche, I hope the car is as fast as it looks. One last highlight was Ferrari, with the sight of Lewis Hamilton in red raising the roofs. McLaren also roped in its wonderful legacy with some old cars there. This was clearly not for everyone, while lots of cynics were pleasantly surprised, including myself. I also wouldn't blame you if it was a bit too much pantomime, but I thought on the whole it was a success. Do I want to see it every year? I'm not so sure. Maybe it could be something we do every few years as a special event, maybe for the 80th anniversary. And why by the end it may have overstayed its welcome. It was bold, it was brave. I think F1 can call it a success. And yeah, definitely got me hyped for the new season. Lewis Hamilton in red, 14's fighting for the world title. Yeah, you get the feeling it's going to be great.
Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.